If you have employees either living, working, operating out of multiple states, doing jobs in multiple states, there are some things you need to think about when you set up your workers' compensation policy. Today, we're gonna break down what those things are and how to make sure that you're setting your policy up the right way. Here we go. Hi, Ryan Hanley here, founder and president of Rogue Risk, where we do insurance differently, specifically by giving you knowledge and information to make the right insurance decision. If you enjoy this content, please just tap that like button for me. That helps YouTube show this content to more professionals like yourself. Thank you. Okay, so when it comes to workers' comp and having employees in multiple states, the first thing you need to realize is not every insurance company writes workers' comp in every state. Some states are monopolistic, which means they have specific rules for their state that aren't kind of uniform in other states, and that rates are going to be different in every state. And I guess double lastly, some carriers will not want to write a certain class in every state. So kind of breaking that down, what does that mean? You could have a company that will write carpentry class in the state of New York and the state of Pennsylvania, but if you travel to the state of Connecticut, they will not provide coverage for any number of reasons. The reasons aren't necessarily important, but this does happen. In that case, you want to in order to have workers' comp coverage in Connecticut, because if your employee is working in New York, covered obviously, working in Pennsylvania, covered, but if you get another job in Connecticut and you have to travel into Connecticut and your employee gets hurt in Connecticut, now you don't have workers' comp coverage there because the carrier you're with will not extend coverage to that state, again, for whatever reason. A lot of times it has to do with the laws and different things like that. Oftentimes it would probably be, they would cover you in Connecticut and Pennsylvania, not in New York, because New York is so terrible when it comes to workers' comp. But what's important to understand is if you have coverage in, let's say, the New York and Pennsylvania, and you're trying to get it in Connecticut, you can look to get a standalone policy just for Connecticut, or you can find a carrier that will write in all three, because many will. So calibrating your policy to make sure that you have coverage in all the states that you're doing business with is vitally important. And this takes an honest and transparent conversation with your insurance broker. They should be asking these questions anyways. And if you're traveling to multiple states, when it comes to insurance, you have to notify your broker because insurance is a state-specific product. So when you have a workers' comp policy with employees that either are working in multiple states or live in multiple states, then you have to look at your policy on a broad national basis, thinking through what states are they going to, where are they working, what job functions they're doing, because rating is going to be different, right? You could have, if you're in New York, you could have a rate of $12 per 100 for, say, a contracting class, where in Pennsylvania, that same contracting class might be $4 per $100 of payroll. So if you don't have your payroll properly allocated per state as well, then you could be overpaying. If you have an employee that lives in New York but is doing 50% of their work on jobs in Pennsylvania, and you can show that in your payroll numbers that 50% is being done in Pennsylvania, then you can apply that payroll to the lower cost state and reduce your overall cost of your workers' comp. So here's the point. Open, honest, transparent conversations with your brokers when you're working in multiple states is crucial to setting up your workers' comp policy. Having accurate payroll numbers is crucial, and understanding where your employees are working, what they're doing, when they're working there, also very important. All of this, the reason all of this is so important is because what it does is it allows you to make sure that you actually have coverage, so sustaining creating sustainability in your business, as well as helping you refine the most competitive price, which helps promote profitability, which is what insurance is all about, is sustainability and profitability of your business over the long term. If this is the kind of relationship that you'd like to have with your insurance broker, please reach out. We work in all 50 states. You can get at us whatever works best for you. You can call us on the phone, 518-960-6600. You can email us at gorogue@roguerisk.com. You can visit us online at roguerisk.com, or I'm sure there is a link or a button somewhere around this video that lets you contact us. Whichever way you choose. We look forward to working with you.